Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a Valentine's Day themed video for you guys since Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I apologize in advance if my energy level is like because I've been battling this cold and I feel like my voice is finally almost back to normal, but seriously this past week it's just been like I felt like I was a 12-year-old boy going through puberty. So with that being said, I wanted to show you guys two Valentine's Day themed desserts, and naturally I thought Valentine's Day dessert instead of like a lookbook or get ready with me. So, sorry. These two desserts are super easy. The first one is a no-bake dessert, which is awesome. And the second one is a little bit harder because you do need to bake and it does take a little bit more time, but I promise at the end you will like love what you created. I did get these recipes on Pinterest, so I am by no means taking credit, and I will make sure to link the recipes down below. I did tweak the recipes just a little bit because I wanted to incorporate some other things. So with that being said, let's get started. The first dessert is a brownie in a mug. Yes, brownie in a mug. If you guys haven't heard about microwaving your desserts, I am here to change your life. To make a brownie in a mug, I started off by getting, obviously, a mug and pouring in the flour, sugar, cocoa from Trader Joe's, salt, and cinnamon, and just mixed it all up with my knife. Then I incorporated the wet ingredients and put my oil, water, and vanilla into the cup as well and just stirred until there were no clumps. I did have to switch from the knife to a fork because I don't know why I was using a knife to mix it all up, so I did change to using a fork. Then once the brownie mixture is completely lump-free, all you need to do is pop it in the microwave. I put it in for about a minute and then went back in and put in an additional 20 seconds. I do like my brownies a little bit more fudge textured instead of like a bread brownie mixture. So just play around with the texture that you like, and that is it. The recipe calls for ice cream, but I decided to put some CoolWhip on there instead, and I just dyed the CoolWhip with a little bit of red dye to give it a Valentine's theme, and just placed that right on top and enjoyed my delicious brownie in a mug. The second dessert is by far my favorite, and it is Oreo cheesecake cookies. Yes, Oreo cheesecake cookies. Like I mentioned, this dessert does take a little bit more time to make, but I promise you, the time and energy you put into these cookies, you will be rewarded. In a stand mixer, I just beat in the cream cheese butter until it was light and fluffy. Just keep in mind that you want to keep the butter at room temperature, so make sure to keep the butter out for a little bit longer before you actually start baking. Once I did that, I just added in the sugar and mixed that in as well. Afterwards, I just slowly started putting in the flour. You definitely don't want to dump it in all at once, so just make sure you're evenly just incorporating that. Once that is complete, I just grabbed some Oreos into my hands and just crumbled it up and just folded it into the mixture. I did use my hands to crumble the Oreo, but next time when I make this recipe, I'd either wear gloves or I would smash it in like a Ziploc bag and then just pour it in that way, because it did get a little messy and there was a lot of finger licking going on. The recipe calls for regular Oreos, but I was at the grocery store and I was going to go buy regular Oreos, and then I was caught off by the red velvet Oreos. What? And I thought it worked out perfectly since it's red and it has cream cheese in it, so it's just like double the cream cheese and double the awesomeness. So once everything has been mixed in together, I just went ahead and saran wrapped it and just popped it in the fridge for about 2 hours. The recipe does call for the mixture to sit in the fridge for about 45 minutes to 2 hours. Once those 2 agonizing hours have passed, I went ahead and grabbed the mixture, and the recipe tells you to use like a ice cream scoop to scoop out the cookies, but I did it and it was a total fail and it just crumbled everywhere. Oh. So I just used my hand instead and just placed all the cookie dough onto a baking sheet with a parchment paper. After that, I just popped it in the oven for 10 to 11 minutes on 350 degrees, and honestly, your house smells so good. That's what I love about baking. It makes your house smell amazing. After the cookies were completely baked through, I just put that on a cooling rack and just waited ever so patiently so that I could eat it without burning my mouth. So that is a wrap on the two desserts that I wanted to show you guys for Valentine's Day, and you don't really need to be eating this on Valentine's Day. You could eat this whenever you want because, quite frankly, there is always room for dessert. I hope you guys enjoyed those 2 desserts that I showed you guys today, and if you guys end up making any of them, please make sure to post it on Instagram and or tweet me so I could see your lovely, lovely creations. And I hope you guys have a fabulous Valentine's Day weekend, whether you're with your significant other, family, friends, Netflix, ain't no shame because that's what I'm doing. I hope you guys have a fabulous, fabulous Valentine's Day. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys next Sunday. Bye!